What's up guys, how's it going? It's been a while and I've sincerely been overwhelmed as usual with exercises that there's no time. Sincerely, there's no time. However, I've just been thinking, now that is an era of AI, artificial intelligence is absolutely taking over a lot of our regular activities, most of the things we do on a daily basis. And I was just saying, why shouldn't I be able to hand over my social media platforms to an AI for it to take over my chats, specifically probably WhatsApp, Facebook chat, TikTok chat, and then feed these AIs with our own customized knowledge where we want it to be expertized, that is, to be good in, and then where we want it also to be limited at. That means where it should talk about and where it can't talk about. And sincerely, I stumbled across a lot of solutions, those that require some level of technicality, absolutely, and those that are pretty straightforward. But I stumbled across a particular AI agent that I tend to love more. I really don't know why. So I was able to incorporate the AI agents to my WhatsApp. I can imagine you also baffled with how do I maybe utilize the era of AI in this current society and in this current world where artificial intelligence is surpassing and taking over almost everything. Absolutely. So it's necessary. I have to pull up this video. Botpress is an AI agent provider, like a service provider that enables you build and customize your AI agents. However, after developing these AI agents, you should be able to integrate them on your business's WhatsApps, Facebook groups and pages, Instagram, Telegram, couples of others. So I really want to try and make this very simple. Absolutely, I promise not to show you any code, any form of programs on this particular series. So let's check out Botpress. So this is Botpress official website called botpress.com. You can click on it to see how the official page looks like. Botpress is a platform that enables us to build our AI agents. For us to successfully implement our AI agents to our social media handles, we also need to have what we call a developer's account with Meta, former Facebook, absolutely. So creating a developer's account with Meta or Facebook is pretty straightforward. All you just need is to check out the developers.facebook, or you just need to come here. But before we do that, let's go back to Botpress. If you don't have an account with Botpress, you might really want to create one. It's pretty simple. You just go to sign up and provide all the necessary requirements, your email, absolutely basic information to continue. If you have an existing Gmail account on the browser you are using, as at the moment, you can just sign up with your Google browser. However, I already have an account with Botpress, so I really wouldn't like to sign up again. All I just need to do now is to log in. So, but if you check out the Botpress official website, you notice that from the landing page, this is just a pictorial overview of how these agents communicate, right? So at some point during this series, we'll land up on this interface while trying to develop our bots. So just for you to have it at the back of your mind. Now I'm going to log into my existing Botpress account, and I'm just going to use this. Alright, so I should be logged into Botpress right away. So this is Botpress, and I've been logged into my dashboard. The first thing I would like to do is to create a bot. You can click on that and then provide the name of the bot. Here I just want to say assistant bots. So I'm just going to say create, and in a few seconds this should be created. Alright, so our bot has been created. So you just click on open with Studio and it will take you to the environment I initially talked about, while you first landed on the Botpress agent development platform. So let's wait for it to initialize some of the basic components. Let's settle that. Alright, so now that we've landed, what we need to do is to you can start developing your bots from the scratch by saying start from scratch. However, you can pick up any of the existing templates. So if the bots you want to develop is related to some kind of e-commerce, you can just pick this. It's just a template that you can modify. If the bot you're thinking of developing is a customer support kind of bot, you can just go ahead with these templates. It's just to simplify the processes. However, we're going to start from scratch. The bot has loaded the customizable interface for us, and what we need to do now is simply to just test our bot. The moment I do this, test the bot, restart conversation, and then I just say hello. You see, you say hello, how can I assist you today? Alright, we want to do some couples of customizations on this. So all I just need to do is to come somewhere here and just say edit main flow, and this should land me on the editable interface where I can actually edit my bots. So I just want to delete all this. I just want to remove all these guys. So I'm just going to select it and then press delete on my keyboard. So this is an autonomous node. Basically, developing an agent with Botpress is all about connecting different nodes together. There are couples of nodes provided by Botpress for different purposes. So if you look at this, you notice that there's a start node. It's just like a flow. The conversation is initiated at this point and then it flows down to this autonomous node. And then, interestingly, the autonomous node has certain capabilities, meaning it can be able to search the web, and then it can be able to retrieve some information or data from the knowledge base. Knowledge base is another functionality of an AI agent that enables these agents to be equipped and enriched with the kind of knowledge you want them to have. So imagine you have a business that you want to develop an AI agent that should probably carry out the responsibility of a customer support. All you need to do is to enrich the AI agent with the knowledge that is required. And where you can actually push up this knowledge to this agent is what we call the knowledge base. So it means any kind of questions that comes into this bot from this initiation state, which is the start, it will flow in and then probably make some search on the internet and then proceed to also search what we have on the knowledge base. I don't want to utilize this autonomous node, so I'm just going to delete that as well. And then what we just have here is the start node and then the end node. So now we want to add some more nodes. I just right click and then let's say, you see, we can pull back our autonomous node. However, we don't want to use autonomous node, so I'm just going to delete that and then probably pick just a standard node. So this is a standard node. It's absolutely empty. If I chat this bot by saying hello, like this, absolutely the bot can't say anything. It's just, sorry, an error occurred. There's no flow. So but the moment I pull, okay, this starts down all the way to a node and then I say hello, you notice that the conversation has ended somewhere here. That's because we've not instructed the bot to respond to any kind of conversation or queries. So what I will do next, this is a node. A node can have multiple cards. Cards are couples of functionalities you want a node to carry out. So a node is a block that contains different functionalities. This is a standard node we are utilizing, and this is an empty node. So we want to add a card, right? A card is like a functionality we want our bots to be able to do. So if we click on add a card, and I can see some cards available for usage, like the text, the image, the audio, the video file card, and all that. However, let's start with the basic one, the text card, used to send messages. So I just pick the text card, and then you see the card has added. So all I just want to do is to say, hi, how can I assist you today? How can I assist you today? And then that's it. So I'm going to clear this chat and then initiate it again. By the time I just say maybe hello, and now the bot will say, hi, how can I assist you today? So we can continue to, customize our cards like that. And, but if I chat this bot again, continuously, it will repeat the same thing over and over and over again. That's because whenever a conversation is initiated, it begins from this start node and then all the way to the standard node and then terminated. Alright. So however, we can change this up like this to clearly indicate that this particular conversation with the bot is terminated. We can add up multiple nodes, maybe a conversation leading from node 1 which is a standard node 1. I want to delete this and then chain it like this, meaning the flow begins from standard node 1 all the way to standard node 2, and then finally to an end node, probably somewhere here, like this. Alright. So if I add another card here, probably a text card, and I just say, hope I was really maybe helpful, like this, and then I just stop, and then we clear this up again to test our bot. Just say hello, and then our bot says, hi, how can I assist you today? And then it directly went to say, hope I was really helpful today. That is transition from start to the standard node 1 and then to the standard node 2 down to the end node. Building an agent with Botpress is just an interconnection of several nodes together, and each of these nodes has multiple cards you can incorporate into these nodes, and several cards with different functionalities, just like you've seen. Maybe you want to initiate an image card to enable your bots a functionality of handling images, or even functionality of handling videos. You can pick up all that from here. So I'm going to delete all this and let's do something a little bit reasonable. Okay, before we play around, I just want to show you again what the autonomous node looks like. Interestingly, this is an autonomous node. Now I want to instruct this node. This is absolutely what we call prompting, like informing the bot. Its responsibility is actually what is a job, what is a task as a bot or as an agent, right? So I'm just going to say you are my personal assistant and I am your boss. Your name is GB-Techie Ninja and my name is Apollo's Geofrey. You have the capability to provide meaningful responses to all forms of queries or conversations by utilizing the knowledge made available to you in the knowledge base. Alright, let's just leave it like this. So just simple. So that's it. Alright, so this is just an instruction to this autonomous node. So initializing this autonomous node from the start, and then we need to add up a card, maybe a web search capability, meaning it should be able to search the internet, and then maybe some more capabilities to extract information from the knowledge base. I'm going to play around with the knowledge base now, test out this bot again, and I just say maybe hello. Let's see how smart this knowledge is. Okay, it says, hello, I am GB-Techie Ninja, your personal assistant. How can I assist you today? Oh, I don't really like this prompt. Okay, I am your boss. Okay, my name is Apollo's Geofrey and your name is GB-Techie Ninja. Alright, I just want to correct this prompt a little bit. But let's retry this again. Maybe it should be more meaningful this time around. So hello. It says, hello, I am GB-Techie Ninja, your personal assistant. How can I assist you today? Anyway, let's leave that like that. And you should be able to provide nice prompts or instructions informing the nodes or the autonomous nodes with responsibility. So if I say, tell me about Tech Bot Africa, can you tell me about Tech Bot Africa? Alright, being that there was no relevant content for it to retrieve. So that's because probably you couldn't find anything relevant, probably on the internet and like that. So it says I can't find any information about Tech Bot Africa. Absolutely, it's a novice. It knows nothing. So now we are heading over to another aspect where we want to enrich our bots with knowledge. However, I'm using an autonomous node for this. It just depends on the scenario. I just want to make this really brief and fast. So you might want to use your standard nodes and do couples of customization. Alright, so I'm going to head over to the knowledge base and enrich this bot with couples of intelligence, some kind of smartness. I have some documents here, I have a document that talks about TechBot Africa. Just a simple document, introduction to TechBot Africa, the problems and mission of TechBot Africa, the type of topics and themes to be covered by TechBot Africa and all that. So we're going to upload these documents to the knowledge base for our agent, and then we should be able to ask our agents any question related to this document, and it should be able to provide meaningful answers. I'll put up TechBot Africa and also put up this profitable traders. This is not really much. It's just a single page PDF document just talking about the roadmap to profitable trading. Absolutely, I'm not a forex trader. I do hope to be one some days. However, we're going to pull up these two documents to the knowledge base and let's catch some fun together with our bots. Knowledge base. This particular icon looks like a book that has been opened. Is an area where we can enrich our agent with knowledge. So I'm just going to click that, and here you can choose to create a new knowledge base by just clicking new. It will ask you the name of the knowledge base. And maybe you're just going to call it assistance, let's say DB. DB stands for database, absolutely. So assistance knowledge database. You can think of it that way if you actually want to. So I'm just going to save this. Then this is a new knowledge base we've added. These are existing knowledge base by default that Botpress created for us. I really don't want to use that default knowledge base, so we created ours, and we can add up couples of knowledge resources. You can pull up documents together, you can pull up websites, you can pull up web pages to a knowledge base. So we have two documents and absolutely nothing really, a PDF document. So I'll just click on that and heading over to my documents to pick up those two PDF documents. TechBot Africa is here, and then profitable traders. Upload that, and this is going to say confirm. Loading, a couple of seconds. Alright, our two documents are uploaded successfully to the knowledge base. So we're going to head back to our studio and enrich the bot with the knowledge base we want it to always retrieve information from. So you can just click on edit main flow. It will take you to the studio. Now we want to select a knowledge base. You can just click on that, and the knowledge base drop down. You should be able to include knowledge bases. Absolutely. So included knowledge bases. There are couples of options that says let AI decide which of the knowledge base it wants to use. Remember, we have two knowledge bases. The default knowledge base that was created for us by Botpress, and then the new knowledge base we created called Assistance DB, right? So you can just leave this to say let AI decide. However, you can manually select the knowledge base you want your agents to always retrieve information from. So by selecting manual, you just close the little window and pick up this as the default knowledge base we want. If I say select all, it's going to utilize all knowledge bases available. So I just want to say Assistance DB is the preferred knowledge base. So I'm just going to clear the chat again, and this time around, I'll say hello. Alright, so it says, hello, how can I assist you today? And it says, can you tell me about TechBot Africa? And let's see what it has for us. Alright, it says, TechBot Africa is an initiative aimed at applying and increasing Africans' voices in technology. Now, to confirm that this particular information was really extracted from the PDF document, we might want to go back to our PDF document. So you should be able to find some related facts from what the AI agent has deduced. So interestingly, we have African voices in technology, which is also there, African voices in technology. It will just analytically extract meaningful information from the document. So how about if I ask the bots, maybe what's the long-term goal of TechBot Africa? Maybe what's the short-term goal of TechBot Africa? Let's see what it has for us. I'm going to head over to the PDF document and let's try to compare what it has returned. So you can see it says hosting 2 to 3 live events or webinar on a topic like AI, blockchain, or entrepreneurship, featuring expert speakers and panelists. So if we confirm that, you should be able to see related facts that says host 2 to 3 live events or webinar, right? And then some kind of AI, blockchain, entrepreneurship, like that. You say partnership with 2 to 3 organizations or brands. You can also confirm that somewhere. Partnership with 2 to 3 organizations. That's here, right? So how about if I decide to say who who is the president of maybe probably Nigeria? Let's just catch some fun to see what the bot can do. Alright, so it says the current president of Nigeria is Bola Ahmed Adekunle Tinubu. He has been serving as, the 16th president of Nigeria since 2023. That's because it was able to conduct some searches on the web. Interestingly, how about if I delete this note that enables it to search the web? It means that our bot will not be able to return any meaningful response, especially for questions or conversations that it couldn't find its related answers on the knowledge base. So I just clear the chat and I'm just going to say who is the president of Nigeria. Says, see now, says I can't find any direct answers to your question. So because we remove the card that enables the autonomous node search the web, there's no way it can retrieve any meaningful answer, right? So, but we have any documents that provide that answer, as to who is the president of Nigeria on our knowledge base, our bots will be able to provide a meaningful response to that. I really wanted to demonstrate how to, create several nodes, but we should be able to do this on another session. It's exactly the reason why you need to subscribe to the channel if you've not done that, absolutely. And then like the video, share it among other passionate techies. This is like a skill you should start getting ready to acquaint yourself with and utilize it to earn some revenue and some cash from it. A couple of businesses in your communities are there that has maybe minor online presence, and you should be able to come up with simple bots like this and help them integrate it on their social media platforms. So it will save them the stress of manually responding to customers' queries and inquiries and all that. Botpress utilizes couples of what we call language models. I really don't want to talk about that here, but maybe just a hint. We call them large language models. You can just check that out. If you come over to this bot settings, you can see where we can select different language models, right? So it means absolutely that the intelligence of this bot we are trying to build here is powered by a large language model called GPT-4o mini, absolutely, right? So you can see couples of language models. Absolutely, GPTs are developed by OpenAI, right? So you can see other couples of large language models. However, this is not a problem for the day. This should be another case study on its own. Subscribe to the channel and we'll get to play around with some of these things. I really want to keep this simple, no code. You don't have to do all those logical programmings again in order for you to develop AIs for your businesses. All thanks to Botpress. In the next video, we're going to pull up this agent we've developed by enabling it interact with our users, right? So now that we want to assume that we are done, you can just click up here, publish, to publish your bot, right? Whenever you've done any modification on your workspace, you can just publish that. I have an image here of a particular bot I've been able to develop, just a simple bot, and how I chained up some of the standard nodes together for different conversational flows. So we'll demonstrate this in subsequent sessions. So ensure you subscribe to the channel and share the video with other tech lovers who are passionate about learning what AI is all about and how they can utilize the ever-trending AI technologies to earn maximally from it and then grow businesses within their local communities. See you guys next time. Bye.